Judge Cannon did not rule on either motion today, and Ruth is expected back in court next month. Now you might be wondering, what is Santa Claus doing in a Coca-Cola museum? Well, it's a little known fact. Although they didn't create the idea of Santa Claus, this image was actually shaped by the Coca-Cola advertising agency. And what might come as a shock to most people is the fact that I'm able to stand where I'm at right now. This limestone I'm on and the limestone you can see behind me should not be exposed. You know, we tend to do a lot of stories about shark bites in the immediate aftermath, which begs the question, why is Florida the shark bite capital of the world? Well, it's because the waters here are shallow and warm. Everything the humans like, the sharks like. This property has been passed down from generation to generation and has seen several storms throughout its time, but Robert says the damage has never been this bad. Justo detrás de mí, miembros de la comunidad se están reuniendo para la bendición del establecimiento de una caja de depósito de bebé en la ciudad de Chifren. Gainesville and UF are currently in negotiations, and the city released a detailed report showing that over 50% of bus routes would either have reduced service or be eliminated altogether. Florida Democrats at the Democratic National Convention are celebrating primary wins back at home in several school board elections across the state. Category 4 Hurricane Helene slammed into Florida's Big Bend region on Thursday night, September 26th. This was the third hurricane to hit the region in 13 months. At the Gainesville Community Ministry Food Bank on 4th Avenue, people are lining up.
We've been around for 50 years. You know, we're trying to help people help themselves.
That help comes in the shape of cans, boxes, and bags.
A lot of people come in here needing extra food because they're in crisis now.
But starting next month,
that's the scare.
SNAP benefits are pausing until the federal government passes a budget.
We are going to end up being able to give less food because we're trying to help so many people.
People like Trisha Robinson, a volunteer at the food bank who is also a recipient of SNAP benefits.
I try to keep my eating habits very healthy, lots of fresh foods for sure.
Without SNAP, she says life will be much harder.
You really don't know what's going to happen after this shutdown goes on with the SNAP benefits.
SNAP benefits are supplemental. Without them, people might rely more heavily on food banks like Gainesville Community Ministry, which might put a strain on their stock.
We gave food Tuesday. Normally we have enough to go for one day and finish off the next. We gave out in a few hours.
The food bank feeds around 36 to 52 families a day. Staffers say they have no idea how many more will come in November if the government shutdown continues. In Gainesville, Juan Chaoui, WUFT News. On a hot afternoon in Pony Field,
Reminder, make sure you check into UDB and
the Gator Marching Band is getting ready.
Woo! It's hot.
For the biggest weekend event of the year, the Homecoming Parade.
It's a big honor. We only do a max of 2 parades, a minimum of 1 parade a year, so we take it pretty seriously.
And to Valeria Salazar, there's nothing like the feeling of leading over 400 people through the streets of Gainesville.
For the past 3 years, I've been in the back of the block for the Homecoming Parade, so this is my first time being right in the front, so it'll definitely be a big difference. Getting to lead Gator Band, that definitely has been a dream of mine for a while.
But none of this would be possible.
So you all will be the first people out of the stands.
Without someone to literally look up to.
This is my 20th year at the University of Florida.
John Watkins is the Associate Director of Bands, and he says effort and precision are what sets the band apart from the rest.
I think the biggest thing that people don't see about the band is how much time it takes and how much work they put in.
It's tough to play an instrument while marching. If you do it right, if you march correctly, it's usually uncomfortable.
Practicing day and night.
It's pretty exhausting, but it's a lot of work. It's worth it.
The feeling's mutual.
That's the best part of my job, is watching the reaction from the audience when they do well.
And the one message Watkins has for everyone attending the parade.
Clap along, sing along, chomp along, have fun. That's our goal, is to create an environment where everybody's having fun.
In Gainesville, Juan Chaoui, WUFT News. At his home in Inglis, Florida, 15-year-old Trenton Kaufman is tired of his homework.
What?
He's not very good at chemistry, but when he closes his laptop,
You ready?
Yes, sir.
he steps into his other classroom, where he does know the answer to most questions. The rodeo.
Good
job, boys.
Good job.
In the arena, lessons come with dust, leather, a bit of patience,
Dang, Trenton, you suck. What'd you miss that for?
and some humor. Don't worry, he's only joking. It's a lifestyle you have to want.
You just gotta love it. Got put on a horse one day and I got a rope put in my hands and I've been roping ever since then.
Instead of chemical formulas, the only thing Trenton worries about out here is stepping in horse poop.
It's not as bad as dog poop. Doesn't stick and doesn't smell as bad.
But it comes with the territory, all part of the wild life of a rising rodeo star, in the ring and at home.
Trenton's the last of 8. You know, he's number 8. We had a full house. It's just like being at the bottom of a hill. Everything rolls downhill. So he caught all the crap from all of his siblings.
All the teasing and hand-me-downs were just part of growing up. And as tough as his brothers and sisters made life, it was nothing compared to the blow Trenton took at just 5 years old.
He went running in the barn the day after Thanksgiving, ran in behind my daughter's show horse, and he was already a little spooky, and he got kicked.
Both parents horrified.
So I was like in a panic. When my daughter called me, she said, Mom, Trenton got kicked in the heart. Like, she thought he was gonna die.
Airlifted to Tampa General Hospital, time stopped.
Felt like forever. I couldn't get up. I couldn't really walk around or anything.
All alone.
I was crying for my parents. I just wished I had somebody there that I knew.
A lacerated spleen and bruised liver. No one thought he'd go near a horse again, until one day he made peace.
Oh, I hate that horse.
Okay, maybe not with that horse, but time heals all wounds, and Trenton got back in the saddle.
I'd say they're a little bit more than friends. They're like best friends. I love them. Honestly, I treat them better than I treat myself.
And with that special bond, Trenton and his horse Joe have been training together for 3 years, showing the kind of progress his trainer says takes a decade.
He's moving rapidly up the ladder of, ranks and team roping.
But you won't get far without a partner.
He's all right. He's okay to be around. Not too bad.
Hayden Skipper. The two have competed alongside each other for a year and a half.
So I feel like we got a good shot of winning the saddle.
They're ranked second in Florida for their age group, and this is a big moment for them.
A lot of pressure going into it. You're thinking, you know what you need to do. All you got to do is just go ahead and do it.
Every second matters in each run. And every run is proof Trenton is right where he belongs.
The dream is to move to Texas and go compete in pro rodeo. You want to rope against the best to be the best.
From the kid who almost didn't make it to the cowboy who can't be stopped. In English, Juan Chaoui, WUFT News.